Hi, I'm Tanmoy Mitra, editor of ET Edge Insights, and today I am in conversation with Viraj Sheth, co-founder of Monk Entertainment. Viraj, thank you for speaking to ET Edge Insights.
Thank you for having me here, Tanmoy.
Pleasure. How does organizations foster a culture of innovation? And as a leader, what is the role of a leader to ensure that this is driven across the organization?
So I feel like in an organization like ours, what we are actively trying to enable is a lot more free time, because free time fosters more thinking time. If we are constantly executing and if we are constantly just in operational mode, there are not many opportunities we get to think long term, to think macroscopically from a bird's eye view. So I feel like the core team members that I have in my organization, I try to ensure that as much as possible they can spend a lot more time doing nothing, because that enables a lot more time to think.
Right. How do organizations balance the need to innovate along with maintaining the need for customer trust and brand consistency?
What we're doing at our organization is have two separate teams. One is that focuses purely on client servicing, client engagement, ensuring that whoever we're working with, we're a B2B business, so whoever we're working with is serviced really well, is happy at the end of the day, gets their ROIs and metrics in place. Some of the other folks that are well trusted within my network, they focus a lot more on the next steps that we need to engage with. If there is a pivot that we need in the company, if there is a new kind of business model that we need to incorporate within our organization. And I feel that's the only way for us to balance it out, because there has to be some people who have their foot on the ground, who are executing things day in, day out for you. And there have got to be some people who are just masterminds, who are planning things. They don't need to be on the field fighting the battle for you, but they need to ensure that the strategy is in place.
Right, perfect. When we talk about excellence in innovation, can you talk about any example that has had a positive impact in your line of work or organization?
In terms of innovation, I just feel like right now what we're doing a lot is playing and toying with AI, like most of us are just trying to understand, especially in the content business, it is disrupting big time. We have a lot of editors who are kind of now worried if their jobs are at risk, but that's not really the case. In fact, I heard a story that when calculators were invented, a lot of mathematicians went on a strike because they thought that their jobs are going to be taken away. Quite the opposite, actually. It's a tool to help you use your skill set and make things more fast and efficient for you. So I feel like that's what's going to happen with AI. Humans are going to use AI along with their existing skills in order to expedite things for themselves, in order to become more efficient. So at this moment, that's what we're toying around with.
Right. So you've talked about AI. So what's your view on ChatGPT?
Me personally, I feel like I was going to hire an EA for myself. I don't need to have one now. I just need to write the right prompts on ChatGPT and I'll have a much quicker answer immediately. I feel like everyone should use it if they're not already doing it. I tried using really very specific prompts and I was mind boggled by the kind of accurate responses it generated, and I was just like, wow, I need to keep training this AI to know me better so that it can actually act like my friend tomorrow or whatever. So it's helping me in many ways. It's helping a lot of our employees in many ways in terms of moving things faster. If I need something done, now I know that half the times they're using AI or ChatGPT to help them out. There's so many various kinds of AIs that have now popped up, right? Now I got to know that you write a prompt and you can get a whole PPT deck made through just a prompt, which is just incredible. So I'm quite excited on how AI moves forward.
Right. Any new ventures or initiatives you're thinking of taking up this year?
So like I was talking to you backstage about how we're trying to figure how we can not revolutionize, but shake up the PR industry a little bit. In a many ways, PR has changed It's not just the press releases, it's also a lot more about, the video and audio content that people are consuming. I see a lot of mainstream media also moving in that direction. A lot of key media houses now have YouTube channels or have their own podcasts and things like that, which is where I feel personally the industry is going to go forward. This generation doesn't like reading a lot more text, but they are going to consume a lot more audio and video. So I'm excited to see where that goes and see if we can do some solid work in that front.
Right, right. Thank you very much, Viraj, on that note, and all the best for your future ventures.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Viraj.
Yeah.